So finally our DHCP worked. So let me show you where was our problem is that I forget the semicolon here. So make sure these things that seem for you that is stupid, but if you let them or you leave them or you forget to put them, you will have an error and nothing will work for you. So uncomment this. Yes. Try now. Restart and check the status is work. Nice. Next step, next thing is we are going to set up our DNS server. But before that, let me go to the client, type the password, and check if my DNS server are working as expected. So here I will go and home, type terminal, click the terminal. You can click on your mouse, right click, then this menu will appear here, then click on lock to launch. So next time you don't need to go here and search for it, you'll find it here. Resize it. Now if we try to if config, enter the password. Oh, that's nice. We have this range IP address. Nice. So now if for because if you have not find that IP address here, you have to go to your host, right? Then set yes here you can go to here to sudo nano OTC network and interfaces, and here you must change it, and here type auto ns33, then face ns33 ns33, then inet inet, then you have to type DHCP DHCP, then click on yes, then sudo service networking restart. Now we come here and then click on disconnect. If config have no IP address, right? But if we try sudo service networking restart and type if config, can find that another IP address is assigned to us, is in the same range. If we try to check or to see if our DHCP work as we expected, I will go to the OTC resolve .conf. Here where my DNS reside, and as you can see here that I have name server and then domain, my domain name. Go down here, then go back here, right, fix it, right, nice. Sudo, sorry, I'll enter my password, and sudo fconfig. I have this IP address. So my DNS server has this IP address, but here I have set that our DNS server will have this IP address. So how should I say that to DHCP server? Say him, please, I want you to give this host, or in our case DNS server, this IP address that end with 108, right? Instead with address that end with 9, right? So if you remember the DHCP reservation for the IP address that I have explained you in the previous videos, right? This is where come to place, and here where you see its role. So what I have to do is try to have the MAC address of my DNS server, then tell the DHCP server to assign an IP address of the server that have this MAC address, right? To achieve that, we have to go to DHCPD configuration, then add these lines. Host, call it DNS server, then hardware Ethernet, hardware Ethernet, then I will copy MAC address, and I don't know why the paste option here does not. Hardware 0000 0C 0C, then 29 63 92 1A. So 29, then 63 92 and 1A. Then don't forget this semicolon. The hardware Ethernet, then fixed address, then type my IP address 24/1/108. That is the semicolon. Then